Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Here we are again. I hope everyone is doing okay. Today I stayed in the house all day. I'm not sure if this is correct, but we're thinking this week is probably the most dangerous week. So I'm pretty much staying in the house all week. And so at no time did I think that I wouldn't be able to go into the mall and walk 2 hours a day. Now today it's cold and windy here. And another thing, I have icy cold iced tea. Another thing, a lot of people are unemployed, and possibly it's not really that safe to be out walking around unless you want to get mauled. You never know. So I thought, wow, what am I going to do? Well, I have to skinny up my diet because I can't exercise until this thing is over. Even when this thing is over, it's not over. So I made some tasty bacon ends. One of the most thrifty things I did was I bought 2 big packages of bacon ends at Albertsons, and I'll probably do that for the rest of my life. So what I want to make is a BLT salad, but I want to skinny it up, you know, and cut the calories, cut the fat, pretty much. I'm not bothering to cut the fat in the bacon, you know. Bacon, you know, is not that fattening. So I will eat this much bacon easily. I love bacon, you probably noticed. But this could be turkey bacon, or this could be chicken or tuna. This could be anything you have, leftover meat, anything. So, you know, I'm having to watch it because even 2 weeks, if you eat like a glutton, you can gain quite a bit of weight. And then, you know, I'm going to have to take it off. Up here by my house, there's a nice shopping center, and I can do the walking outside. But since it's possible that the coronavirus might peak this week, I'm kind of staying close to home. You never know. I'd say it'd be better to be safe than sorry. Even when they tell us that the coast is clear, maybe the coast is clear. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I sell on eBay, and I thought, wow, you know, never did I think, wow, you know, the post office is kind of unsafe. So I moved I took everything down, and the next thing that is listed is I do the 6-day auction, and we'll see what happens in about 5 days. It's easy enough to repost. Eventually, what I sell a lot is I sell clothes. So eventually, you know, like all these clothes I wear, I will sell them. And then I also sell costume jewelry, not on eBay. I haven't figured out how to possibly do that. So from now on, I will be buying my produce in packages. I don't like the idea of common bins of any sort. I don't want anyone touching my food or breathing on my food. So I got this lettuce mix at 99¢ only, and there's a nice little assortment in here. And I got one that didn't expire until March 29th, so that was a good situation. So I'll have a BLT salad. I find this lettuce mix to be good. So all the ladies are probably going like me crazy being, you know, cooped up. I am getting a lot of housework done, and I'm working on my patio a little bit, you know. This is not uncommon for me to work on 10 projects at once. Okay, so if I don't eat it all right away, that's okay. I'll just put the salad dressing on as I cook it. So I have a few olives. I find those jumbo olives from Walmart to be really good because they're huge. So if you have 4 or 5 I'm having to use dish towels instead of, ooh, my notes got in. Okay, so one thing I discovered, and this was like a good discovery, if you grind your salsa in the blender, you never have to worry about running out of tomatoes. It tastes very delicious on your lettuce. And you know, it's a nice salsa taste. So I just pretend like those are little tomatoes, you know. And it's delicious, it really is. And then I have a few capers. So this is a pretty, I'm going to probably be cutting carbs. I'm retired. I have no plans of going back to work. But the one thing you cannot do is gain too much weight, just in case I ever had to go back to work as a hairstylist. Okay, now I have found these are very tasty on your salad, crispy onions. I think that will be good with the bacon. I got these, I'm going to stockpile up on these. Just a few. And then the other thing is these tortilla strips are very tasty on your salad. And then I'm using the balsamic vinegar to get a little good acid in my diet. But I'll put that on when I eat it. All right, let me see if this thing is still going. Okay, it's still going. You guys may remember when it would just cut out in the middle of my videos. So take a look at my BLT salad. Okay, and then for dessert, I made cherry sugar-free Jell-O. I really love this stuff. Normally, I put yogurt on top, but I only have one yogurt, and I want to make yogurt, so I don't want to use my yogurt. So this is a pretty decent little meal, and it is not too fattening. Notice no bread. You know, I'm going to have to lay off the carbs for a little while. Okay, so we're in the middle of this isolation, self-isolation, and so while I'm in here, I'm thinking, wow, this is awful, but all I can do is learn from this and move on. And I have learned quite a bit since the first of the year. What I learned is you want to adjust immediately and evolve immediately to the situation as it is, not like how it used to be last week. So I'm saying to myself, in the future, okay, what if I am stuck in the house and I can't work? What the heck am I supposed to do with myself? So this should pass maybe in about a week. We'll see. I think we have 179 cases in San Diego. So what would be prudent to do is pay down the money, pay down the bills, save your money, and prepare for the next time. Do I think there's going to be a next time? Yeah, I do. And I expect it around, what do they say, July or August? Another thing to consider is if your job is considered non-essential, look for a new line of work. I mean, the day they say, okay, you're not working, your job is non-essential, that is not job security. That is a nightmare. That was my job all my life, you know. I mean, I would be lucky if I could go for a year or two at the same job. Although it served me well, so you know, you really can't say. Okay, now there's another danger that I was thinking of, because today I'm in the house and I'm thinking, wow, you know. Another danger is, okay, nobody we know caught the coronavirus, and everything seems to be okay, so it's like the boy who called wolf. The next time they do this, people just don't listen up, and then they catch the virus, and then, you know, the worst happens. Okay, so now, the first most important thing, in my opinion, take steps to protect your money and your assets. However, it could be different steps for each person. Everyone's different. Everybody has different assets. So what you want to say is, I don't want to take a step back if I can afford it. I don't want to lose my you-know-what. Okay, and another thing is, now and forever on forward, be more aware of picking up germs, you know? Why would I go back to walking inside of a mall? Why not just walk outside? It's much safer. Also, I'll be buying my produce in bags. No more common bins, no more smorgasbords, no more salad bars. No, thank you. Okay, and another important thing is prepare so that if you had to, you could live in your car. I mean, maybe only a few days, or but I did videos for months on that, and I'm going to be doing some more of that. One thing I'm going to be doing is beef up your home security. Like, if things go down south, I don't want to wake up with someone in here. When I lived in the old apartment, you know, in the bad area, I had my apartment all beefed up with home security. But when I got over here to the better area, then I didn't think it was necessary. But if people are out of work and they get really desperate, you know, something really bad could happen. Another thing is, don't do anything to target yourself now or in the future, like looking too prosperous or like too vulnerable. You know, just keep it in the back of your mind. I remember when I did the videos, The Art of the Disguise, in case you ever had to exit somewhere. That's worth thinking about as well. So I was always concentrating on evacuation, but now it's evacuation and sheltering in place. I mean, what if it was to the point that we couldn't have gotten out of our houses and gone to get food? And then the other important thing is, if all of you are like me, you have stored a massive amount of stuff, so now we want to go hopefully through the rest of the year and don't buy anything. Save your money. And make sure you have water. If you have a filtration system, that's great, but I would just keep bottled water, and when mine goes down 2 gallons, I get more. And then the most important thing is stockpile food. You know, don't let up on that. You know, I've been doing this on YouTube for a couple of years, and what I usually do when I'm stockpiling is I just buy 1 or 2 extra. I don't go out and, I didn't have a $20 a day toilet paper budget, hell no. And then the other thing is I will be doing, but I'm pretty much going to abandoned thrift stores because I don't think they're ever going to be safe again. And I will buy 2 years worth of clothes. Basically, I will go through, I can buy really nice clothes. Really, really nice clothes at JCPenney's marked down, or Macy's cheap. Also, we have discount places out here too. So, that is what I was thinking about when I was cooped up in the apartment, and I will be skinning my food up. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any good tips, please leave them under comments. Anything, whatever comes to your mind. And God bless you all.